What causes F1 grid penalties? Imagine lining up for a race and suddenly moving further back on the grid than your qualifying position. That's what a grid penalty does. It's a way to keep the sport fair and safe. But what actually causes these penalties? Let's break it down. First, one of the main reasons is exceeding the number of power unit components. Every driver has a set limit of parts like the internal combustion engine, turbocharger, and energy recovery systems for the whole season. If they use more than allowed, they get a penalty. For example, if a driver uses a new internal combustion engine beyond their allocated number, they get a 10-place penalty. If they do it again, it's 5 places. Keep doing it, and if the total penalty adds up to more than 15 places, they have to start at the very back of the grid. Another cause is changing the gearbox too early. Gearboxes are designed to last a certain number of races, usually 6. If a team replaces it before that, without a valid reason, the driver gets a 5-place penalty. This rule helps prevent teams from swapping gearboxes too often to gain an advantage. Reprimands also play a role. If a driver gets 5 official warnings during a season for things like unsafe driving or braking rules, they face a 10-place grid penalty. These reprimands are given for various infractions, not just on-track incidents. Lastly, penalties can come from other rule violations, like unsafe pit stop releases or overtaking under yellow flags. Sometimes these lead to in-race penalties, but in serious cases, they can also cause a driver to drop positions on the starting grid. From a race strategy point of view, these penalties can change everything. Starting further back means less track position, especially on circuits where overtaking is tough, like Monaco. Teams often have to plan around this by choosing different tire strategies or making bold moves early in the race to recover lost ground. So, in simple terms, grid penalties happen when drivers or teams break rules about engine parts, gearboxes, or safety regulations. These rules are there to keep the racing fair and safe. They also influence how teams plan their race, knowing that penalties can push a driver further down the grid. That's why understanding what causes these penalties is key to grasping the bigger picture of race strategy in Formula One.